Welcome to episode 5 of Forever Everton, and I'm not going to bury Lee, we're not sacked, I'm pleased to say. I thought that I had a little bit more time to go before they'd make a decision, like the end of the month, because I'd made certain promises, as you remember. But I just found out today that, the board are delighted to inform you that following the promise you made to them, they are now satisfied that you've done your utmost to keep it. Establishing our faith in you as a manager is vital for our long-term success at the club, and we're pleased to see you have firmly embraced that. I don't know how firmly I embraced it, but interestingly enough, because obviously the first game I think was against Southampton, which of course we got hammered after we had the board meeting. The match against Chelsea, which I think is maybe the one that clinched it for us, was entitled El Sacchio because apparently whomever lost was probably going to get the sack. I don't know if that actually happened to Lampard. No, he's still the manager at Chelsea, so I think a draw, we both got away with it, because if you look at the schedule, you know about the Southampton result. We had a fabulous result against Villa, using a particular formation, which I will show you now. Oh no, I won't, apparently. Why am I being stupid? There we go. It's basically a 4-4-2. Or a 4-2-4 even. But Senk didn't have a great game. Dean didn't have a great game. Walcott didn't have a great game, but we still came away 3-0. So it was quite nice in that respect. But then, of course, we went up against Chelsea, used the same formation, couldn't score any goals. But again, it worked out better for us defensively, the way it's sort of set up and everything else. So 7 shots, 2 on target to their 13 with only 4 on targets. We kept them out, which is important. And part of that is playing Dean and Sidibe as inverted wing-backs on occasion. It certainly helped with keeping them out of the defensive midfield area, especially as I've only got 2 central midfielders. So, nevertheless, we got that little email, so that's good news. I was expecting this to be the crunch game, because like I say, I said things would be better by the end of the month. Technically, we've only managed, out of 9 points, we've managed 4. It's not great, but I imagine if I'd lost at Chelsea, I'd be done, but I feel like we got away with the Southampton one. But anyway, we've only got a few games left in the season. We're not getting relegated, but I would like to win today's game, which of course is at home to Crystal Palace. Okay, it is time for Everton away at Crystal Palace. Sorry, at home to Crystal Palace even. Everton playing in the red now, that confused me. Pickford in goal, a back 4 of Dean, Keane, Tapsoba and Sidibe. Central midfield, Partey and Gomez, left wing Bernard, right wing Richarlison, up front it's Sigurdsson and Keane. Sigurdsson, well, he's not really played there very often this season, if in fact at all, but we do kind of... When you've got forward 4 or strikers or forward wingers and none of them can score a goal, the only thing to do really seems to be to play all of them at the moment, so that's what we're doing. Benteke, is that who I think it is? Christian Benteke, he played for Oldham. No, he didn't. Shut up, Martin. He was never at Oldham. It's not the same Benteke. Anyway, to the dressing room. Yeah, the cautious 4-2-4 wide for Everton. And we're going to challenge the team to prove a point. Morale's picked up a little bit. We had a chat before the Chelsea game, which helped. Yeah. Media been on your backs for ages. Let's go and stuff the media. Hand over to the assistant. Nothing useful to add. That's good. Kick off. And Everton are in the blue with the white shorts. Crystal Palace in the all black by the looks of things. And we will go over to full match. Even though we've missed a minute, it is a free kick for Everton. It's obviously not one we were supposed to see. So nothing should happen. But nevertheless. Oh, it's raining. Dean to take it. Towards the far post, Tapsoba's there, puts it back to Dean. Dean now brings Sidibe in, Tapsoba. Partey with the long pass back. Everton looking to build from the back. We are on cautious because, of course, we were against Chelsea, so I'm going to go positive. Well, That was a good ball forward, I guess. And Ward kept it in. Cahill with a long ball forward. Benteke's on it. Oh, he's tackled. Dean picks up the loose ball. Only as far as Townsend, but that was nice work, fellas. Very nice work. They're definitely coming in from wide. I need to just make sure that I'm defending wide. I'm also going to pick the tempo up a bit. And run at them. Let's get rid of set pieces business as well. Sorry, I'm mucking around with this already. There's a reason. I set it to be obviously relatively defensive and keeping hold of the ball as much as possible up against Chelsea, which may have not been the best option if I could have smashed and grabbed them a bit more. But they're a strong team and they've obviously improved. Bernard in the box. Oh, cuts it back. Townsend clears it. Adama now. Tackled cleanly. Richardson picks up the loose ball on the counter-attack now. Coming forward for Everton. Brings in Gomez. Gomez puts it out wide. Sidibe. Richardson back to Sidibe. Sidibe looking for a cross. Oh, party time. Almost. From just outside the box. It did get tipped over. So it is an Everton corner. Dean to take it. Short to Bernard. And yeah. Don't know what you're doing there, Bernard. I think I'm going to go on to key highlights because we've been looking all right. Except I do always feel like we're vulnerable on counter-attacks. It's just one of those things. Throwing for Everton. Sidibe to Gomez. Party. Oh, what a goal. It's party time. That's not going to get old, is it? Well, I'm definitely signing him. I think we got like 12 million to spend on him. Or, you know, left to spend on him at the end of his loan. But look how brilliant that is. He's been stunning. Fabulous fella. Yeah, there you go. Pickford to Keane. Dean. Partey. Tries to put a ball forward. Cleared by Palace. Townsend coming forward for Palace. Looks to put a ball wide, but Richardson picks up the deflection. Gomez. With the ball over. Nobody got to it. Townsend now coming forward. On the counter-attack for Palace. It's pretty much back and forth. Finds Bernard. Bernard has a go and it's been tipped over. It's another corner. Great play by Bernard until the finish apparently. Oh, that was a quickly taken corner. Sigurdsson got to it too. Well, nobody's really struggling. Throw in for Crystal Palace. At the Everton end. Dama with the cross. Cleared by Bernard, kind of. Townsend on the ball. He's been very visible to me today. I must scout him. Benteke puts it out wide. Dama with the cross. And Townsend. Cock. He scores. 5th goal of the season. I shouldn't be so pleased with his goal, should I? Spilt that down my beard, and that's disgusting. Van Aanholt, Adama, Townsend, goal. I think I need to shout this lot and demand more because we're having the shots and on target too. Well, we had been. Sidibe, Keane keeping hold of the ball. Run forward, puts it out for Bernard. Bernard with a low cross. Dean scores. It's 2-1 to Everton. Well done, Lucas Dean. He's quite like him being an inverted wing-back. Or appears to be, anyway. But yeah, Keane with a lovely run forward. Puts it out for Bernard. Low pass to Dean, and boom, there we go. Look at all them players we've got in the box. 9 shots, 6 on target. I'm improving that. I know I said I'd fixed it, but I'm improving it. Tapsoba. Gomez, Sidibe, Dean, Bernard, Keane, puts it just over and wide. Good effort. Come on, Everton. Oh, Palace are on the run forward. Benteke's on the ball. I'm going to get creative. Party on the counter-attack. Puts it out wide. Richardson. Gomez has a go and it's there. 7th goal of the season for Andre Gomez. He scored that for fun, didn't he? That's beautiful. Yeah, lovely counter-attack. Party on the run forward. Cuts it in. Richarlison picks it up. Little backheel to Gomez, and Gomez says, I'll have a go. Boom! Very happy with that. There you go, 13 shots, 9 on target. 3-1 up. And it's not even half time what it is now. Or any second. Well, what can you say? We struggled for possession in the opposition's half, but we're 3-1 up, so I don't think that's too much to worry about. And poor old Christian Benteke lost possession more than any other player on his team. As it is Andros Townsend. Oh. Not as good as I thought. Oh well. He has been very visible, like I say. Let's go to the dressing room. 3-1 up. Luis Boamorte. I think we should let the team know we appreciate their efforts. We do. I'm very happy with the way things are going. I'm not going to make any changes. I don't like that Keane's looking complacent when he hasn't scored a goal. Do I risk that, being as he's being complacent? Or do I assertively say, you know what, I'm not going to say anything. Start the second half. I feel like I should just yell at him to concentrate, maybe. Okay. Oh. Free kick for Crystal Palace. 47 minutes in. Townsend. Benteke. Oh, loose ball. Sigurdsson's coming forward. Finds Keane. Keane's one-on-one. Cannon's off the keeper. Great save, they say. I don't think perhaps will. Corner now. Dean to take it. Near post. Sigurdsson picks up the loose ball. Back to Dean. Dean's going to have another cross in. Cleared. Richarlison now. Lower cross. Cut out by Townsend. 16 shots, 12 on target. See, it's the on-target shots I'm trying to improve. And I'm very happy with how I was. It's now creeping up because apparently we're kicking it from anywhere. Townsend with the throw in for Crystal Palace. Oh my goodness, Adama now finds Van Aanholt. Meyer. They're keeping hold of it. Yeah, they're passing it around. Van Aanholt looking to create space. He's out wide. Tapsoba clears it to Sidibe, but too much of that random heading, boys. Van Aanholt again. Dima, oh, whoever that was. He had a go with 62 minutes. I feel like I should just show some passion. Oh, that frustrated poor old Party. Well, he is a 9.0 passion machine, isn't he? Throw in from Sidibe. Gomez. Out to Bernard. Low cross in and Keane is there. 8th goal of the season. It is 4-1. Everton 4, Crystal Palace 1. If this was the game that my job, had lay on, I would have been happy with this because I would still be in a job, but I already am, so it's a moot point. But nevertheless, 4-1 against Crystal Palace. 4-1 against anybody. 4-1 against anybody is good. I'm sorry, I have to keep drinking. Well, I don't think I need to say much more to the team, at least. 24 shots, 15 on target. Keeping the fouls down. Kept a bit of possession as well, 53%. It's quite nice. And yeah, end of the match. Everton 4, Crystal Palace 1. Goals from Partey, Dean, Gomez and Keane. Just, I'm very passionately happy about the result and the way he played. Just come back for a little review after that stunning victory. Classy Partey on form for Everton. Thomas Partey, I would really like to sign him. Obviously, he's on loan. He's a fee-paying loan. The board are happy with what we're paying for the fee. I'm not sure if the way this works, we're actually... Here we go. Because we're paying $300,000 a month at the moment, regardless of whether we play him or not, which, considering how he's been doing, he's getting played. And we got a mandatory future fee of 12.49 million. I don't know if all of that together ties up to if we choose to... Well, it says mandatory future fee. I just don't know if he's going to sign for us or if that's just the end fee of the loan or... I don't know, but I kind of want him in the team because outside of that, I do have sort of an idea of who's staying and who's going again, assuming I actually manage to live till the end of the season. I mean, well, our backup goalkeepers can go, that's fine. Pickford. Yeah. Edmund Tapsoba still stands as my signing of the season as far as I'm concerned. Look at that, 7.07 over 10 games. He's been lovely, and he's now 21. But that's the thing, he's good enough that he's managed to get in and hold on to a spot in the Everton back four from the moment of arriving at 20 years old. So, yeah, he's got a future here, I think, as far as I'm concerned. What else? Michael Keane. He's a bit hit and miss. I know it says he's got an average rating of 7.05, 7.06. I mean, 83% of tackles, 73%. I mean, I don't care about shots on target. But if you compare that to Mr. Tapsoba, Edmund, 92% of tackles won. I mean, yeah, again, only in 10 games. But still, I am very, 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 very happy with him, in case you didn't already know. I'm as happy with him as I am with Party Time. Because, yes, Thomas Partey, because look at this. Average rating of 8.83. He's had 3 starts and scored 4 goals and managed 2 players in a match. How can you not want to sign him? How can you not want him in your team? So, yes. Loaned in from Atletico de Madrid. He's been absolutely fabulous. So, yeah, there's a few people here. I mean, he's out on loan anyway. Baines is retiring, I think. In fact, let's go at it this way. Start from the bottom up. I'm not going to go through them all. I mentioned these. Baines. Walcott wanted to go out on loan. I ended up having to play him because we had some injuries. But, well, he's probably going on sale because there's still time left on his contract. And I don't think he'll want to be a backup player. Schneiderling is in the same sort of boat. He hasn't really been played, even though we've played a defensive midfielder quite regularly. He is not, to my mind, good enough to get in the team, so he will be going on the list probably before the end of the season, I think. Pennington can go, Belays can go, Senktosen can go. He's managed 1 assist in 8 appearances, 7 subs. He's not what we need. Mo Basic is going to go, as will Shani Tarashar. They're just, like I say, I mean, they've got time left on the contract, but they are going to be transferred, I think. Sidibe is in on loan and has actually been pretty good. I know it's only 6.99, but I feel, certainly in this current tactic, he's been probably our strongest right back, which... What does that tell you? Keane, we already talked about. Fabian Delph is not getting the games he'd like. And he's another one that probably needs to go. Seamus Coleman, again, another right back. Sidibe is keeping him out of the side at the moment. And part of that, I think, is just Sidibe's performance, really. So, again, we're going to need a right back. Probably 2. Sigurdsson has... He's struggled to fit into my side because I don't really play one of those very often. So he's struggling. He's played in central midfield, he's played out on the wing, and he's played up front. But the thing is, he's not done spectacularly. He does all right in terms of getting assists off of free kicks and stuff, which is fantastic, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, free kick taken of 18. I need more of a job out of him than he's currently doing. So I'm quite tempted to, put him on sale too. Gabamin is staying, however. He has been solid. He's very reliable, is Gabamin. He's only had 16 starts. I've only just started playing him, really. Still with a little bit of room to improve, but yeah, he is a solid defensive midfielder, and he's actually played all right in central defence when I brought him on to do that too. So Gabamin is staying. Calvert-Lewin, I've got nothing out of him this season. He probably needs to go out on loan. 1 goal and 11 sub-appearances. He's not getting first-team football, so that's part of the problem. Holgate has had sub-appearances, and he will stay. He's done all right. He's a younger player and still has a bit more development to do, so he will be fine. Will Mr. Holgate. Gomez is staying, obviously. Sandro Well, I don't know what's happened with Sandro. I know he's on loan with Valladolid. I don't know if he's going to end up staying there or what, so we'll find out. He's obviously not played for us, which is a shame. I think I could have done with the extra person up front, truth be told. Yeri Mina, you were going, mate. I've already tried to sell him once, and unfortunately the board blocked it because they reckon I was trying to sell him for too little, which is true. I was just trying to get him out the door for the money. Not happy with his performances, not happy with his fouling. Dean staying, Bernard staying if they want to. And obviously pretty much everybody above this Iwobi party. Richardson has been, well, I mean, he's been hit and miss. I feel like he's picking up a little bit, but also I don't think he likes playing as an AMR. I just really don't think he does. So, Tap Sober, up near the top, absolutely stunning. Tom Davis has been good. He hasn't played a massive number of matches. He's still under development, if you know what I mean. But when he's played well. So I'm quite happy with that. And Moise Keane, sorry. I don't believe he scores enough goals for somebody with a finishing of 19. He likes the ball played in the feet. He runs with the ball off and cuts inside from both wings and knocks the ball past the opponent. So he might play better as a winger. Or an inside forward, should I say. Or even an inside inverted winger. But he's not a striker. He is just not a striker for whatever reason. I mean, I said that he's our top scorer, but that shows you how kind of toothless we are. But anyway, if we have a quick finish up by looking at the league rather than me rambling on about who I don't want and who's coming in, because I don't know who's coming in yet. It's all good. It's all well and good to say I know who I don't want in the team, but I haven't found anybody to replace them yet. And we don't know how much money we got, which probably won't be very much, because we is in the red by 26 million. I'm only just above the budget. Still got about 4 million in the bank in the transfer budget, but there's so many things that I want to do. I don't think if I have to pay too much for Moise Keane that he'll be coming. I think that I need to focus on other areas in the team. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to ramble. I said I was going to go on to our league position. We are 12th, 28 games on 34 points, and look, we've got a +2 goal difference. Yay! So, given where we are in terms of the season, I think I'm probably going to play the rest of the season out now. If something should happen that my job comes under threat again, I will be back and you will see. Otherwise, I'm either going to show you the end of this season or maybe I'll just go straight into the next one and let you see that. But you'll find out soon. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up and thank you very much for watching.